Hello, hello. Hello, welcome to a video. Welcome to your most favorite inconsistent vlogger. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about some goals, because I feel like if I make them into a video, it will make the goal happen more. This is based on science. So we're gonna open up my good notes right here. So for one, hello. My videos have been very random recently, but today we're gonna have a real video of me talking about goals, because goals are important. And my school starts in like 2 weeks and that's terrifying because I've been on break for like 4 months. So let's get into the goals. If you don't know, I'm a linguistics major. I currently speak English and Spanish at a B1 level. So we're gonna start off with Spanish actually, since it is my second language. So I want to get to a B2 to a C1 level in Spanish this year. Well, this is more for 2022, 2023. So I want to read, write, and speak all at a B2 level, and my reading at the moment is the best thing I can do. Everything else is completely horrendous. I gotta like broaden my skill set. I gotta actually adapt all of my shit, because all of my shit is very all over the place right now. So I want to be able to understand at least 70 to 90% of the Spanish that I consume on a daily basis. And this isn't to say that if I have a conversation with someone I don't already understand about 70% of what they're saying. It's just that I want to be able to do it with more complex topics, and I want to be able to understand music more, because my understanding of music for the most part is not very good, or like rap. I listen to like rap in Spanish. So I want to be able to understand it more. And I want to be able to, last but not least, use difficult tenses, because I speak like a child when I speak Spanish. I speak like a 10-year-old. So instead I want to be able to use let's see what I wrote down. I want to just be able to use perfect tenses, like the preterite perfect and the future perfect and the subjunctive. The subjunctive. The subjunctive is scary as shit. I don't care what anyone says. As a language learner who is very mediocre, fuck the subjunctive. Alright, let's go on to Korean. So, Korean is a language I've been trying to tackle since grade 7, and I've always done it inconsistently. I've only really been able to write down like 안녕하세요 and 반갑습니다. So I want to be able to have it at an A2 level, so like an above beginner level, like still beginner but like an intermediate beginner. So I want to self-study Korean daily, because I don't have class for it anymore. I had a university class for it. It only lasts for 1 year, so I already took the 1 year. So I want to be able to expand past that. So I want to self-study every day. I want to be able to express myself in Korean, like just basic things that I can say on like a daily basis. And so that would be like switching from like formal to pangmal, and my pangmal is super fucking dong. And I want to maybe understand like 20 to 30% of the Korean that I intake on a daily basis, because Korean is very different from Spanish and the next language I'm going to talk about. It's really difficult to try and really compare the vocabulary, because in these other two languages that I speak, I'm kind of cheating because I have a background in them, because like I'm Latino and I grew up in Canada. So yeah, those are my Korean goals. And now let's go on to the last but not least. We're talking about Français. So I want to be able to speak French at an A2 level as well, and I think this is very doable even without consistent study for me, since I live in Canada. I have a background in studying French already, because in Ontario we have to study it for at a minimum of 5 years. I have some background in it already, and I also kind of use it daily. Not really, but I listen to French music and I can write simple sentences to friends, but my French grammar is really Spanish. So like I just sound like I'm speaking Spanish with like an Ontario French accent and French in the Spanish grammar, so it's really bad. So I want to be able to understand at least 40% of what I consume in French, because French is pretty difficult to understand for me still. It's not like Spanish at all. And I want to be able to sing in French, because I sing and I play guitar. So I want to be able to sing some songs in French and make them not sound like complete garbage with my shitty Ontario accent. And I want to be able to journal in French, because something that actually helped me a lot when I was learning Spanish in the beginning was journaling in Spanish. Because when you journal in Spanish, you realize all the things you actually want to say. Being able to have that sort of like level of like, you know what you want to say, so you have to learn how to say it. Like, that's really useful in French. And I'm trying to do it in Korean right now, but mixed results. So the number one thing that I want to change this year is to take criticism, because I'm historically someone who has not been very good at taking criticism. Even though I've tried to a lot, it's just very difficult for me to take criticism, because I have this sort of like ego mind where it's like, I feel like I'm right, and like if I get proven wrong, then I feel like I've been like lied to or betrayed in the past, and it gets in my, I get in my own head essentially. So I just want to get out of my own head. So I want to scrap any of that entirely, just so then, because I know if I scrap that, then I can have a better time and a much more productive time learning languages. And if not just languages, like every other area of my life. So just for anyone else out there, don't get in your own head. You can do this. You've got this. You can accomplish your language goals and more. Yeah. So yeah, those are my language goals. I think my phone's about to die. So peace.